Anyone else really hate the Oscars? Okay, look, maybe I don't hate them, but I really dislike award season for a number of reasons. But look, it serves a purpose, and while there are lots of good films nominated this year, there's always some films that get snubbed. So here are 5 films that I think should have got nominated for tonight's Oscars that didn't. And the award goes to Films Are Better Than People! Now, I want to be clear in saying that not all of my picks on this list are things that I necessarily think should win. I just want to see them nominated. There's plenty of good films that have been nominated and are likely to win this year at the Oscars, like my favourite film of 2025, Sinners, which I hope wins as many Oscars as possible. And despite award season having a lot of redundancy and stupid stuff in it, which I really don't like, and maybe we could talk about that sometime, like and subscribe, there's no doubt that getting an Oscar nomination gets more eyeballs on your film and your work as an artist, and that's what I think these films deserve. A little bit more recognition for some of the stuff that they've done. And, maybe that makes this a bit of a BS list, but hey, you've gotten this far without swiping up, so why not give me a shot? Ballad of a Small Player, I really felt deserved a nod for Best Cinematography. Yeah, reactions to this film were pretty mixed, and I thought it was pretty derivative, though a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. But James Friend, the cinematographer, shoots the Chinese city of Macau as this colourful, noir-y, neon, gorgeous limbo, and it's a 3-star film, but definitely goes to 4 just for the way it looks. John Lithgow, I think, deserved a Best Supporting Actor nomination for The Rule of Jenny Penn. I'm not surprised if you haven't heard of this, but this is one of the most underrated films of the year. Another great horror movie for 2025. Lithgow plays the loathsome Dave Creeley, who's terrifying, a member of an Australian care home who bullies and torments his fellow residents relentlessly. Creeley is a grotesque character that represents cruelty and abuse in deeply unsettling ways. John Lithgow is no stranger to giving audiences the creeps, but he really delivers here. The Ballad of Willis Island should have been nominated for Best Original Screenplay. When I first saw the trailer for this, I completely dismissed it as another broad British comedy, but when I finally got round to watching it, it was brilliant. A really warm, human story, and a lot of that comes from the script, which balances cringy character comedy with heart. It never over-eggs the pudding. It's a bit like what Ricky Gervais used to do before, well, you know. I think Predator Killer of Killers should have been nominated for Best Animated Film. There were 2 Predator films released in 2025. This one was easily better, taking the core concept of Predator and exploring it with an anthology, and that format really lends itself well to animation, as you can create wildly different locations and ways of telling the story with action, scope, natural beauty, all are utilised in this fantastic piece of science fiction. And finally, even though they also wrote and starred in the film, I think Eva Victor deserves nothing less than the Best Director nomination for Sorry Baby. The director's job is ultimately to control the creative flow of a project, and Eva Victor manages to handle a really heavy subject with humour and drama and even a bit of anxiety, horror. There's so much going on in this that's handled so subtly and deftly. It's a really amazing work. I think she deserves not just the nomination, but the win as well. Happy Oscars, bye!